Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing this morning? How's everybody doing? I hope everybody's okay. I hope everybody feeling like the sun's shining because it's pretty. It's pretty, it's motivating, it's natural energy. I'm out here, I'm getting my vitamin D out and sun gaze. I think I'm gonna go out here and do some more sun gazing. It just feel good. But I wanted to come on here and I wanted to talk about something that caught my eye this morning as I was starting my day. I hope everybody gave great gratitude. I hope everybody gave thanks because every day that we wake up, that's like the biggest blessing of all. Because think about how many people that you grew up with, went to school with, you were raised with, related to. They not here no more. And one thing about them not being here no more, a lot of them didn't get to do what it was they wanted to do, that they dreamed of doing, that they were created to do. A lot of them didn't get to do it, So, I'm learning more every day. And I'm trying to, keep that in the back of my head too. Like, I understand what they're saying now when they were saying the graveyard is like one of the richest places on earth because you got so many people out there that left this earth and did not get to fulfill their dreams, and that's true. That is so true, so that's why it's important for us to keep going. That's why it's important for us to keep going. Continue to be an influence. Continue to be that influence that you want to be for somebody. Continue to work on you so you can be the best influence that you can be. I say it over and over again. Every time I make a video almost, I don't got it all figured out. I don't have it all figured out. But guess what? I'm learning as I go. I am learning as I go. I mean, it's like every day, every other day, something, I'm learning something, and I'm grateful for it because I'm always willing to learn. And to look up and see that, that gift that student had gave me, that put a smile on my face. It put a smile on my face, because everything that we're going through right now, we're going through it. We're shifting. And the shift is hard. It's hard. But it has to be done. We got to change environments. We got to change jobs. We got to leave people behind. It's hard, man. It's hard. But we got to do it. We want what's ours and we have to shift. We're shifting. And it's for the better. It's for the greater. It's for us to become who it is we were created to be. So, that made me a little emotional. But, yeah. It's, that message, it just made me feel good. And I know that it's a lot of y'all going through the same thing. You got people trying to make you feel down. When you working on being the best version of yourself that you can be. But you got people around you trying to make you feel down. Don't let it happen. Don't let it happen. Remove those people or remove yourself. Remove those people or remove yourself. Yeah, because what it is they see it on you. They see it on you. They see that light on you. And they trying to dim it, But you keep praying, you keep meditating, you keep fasting, Talk to God, You want to vent to God. Because you ain't got to worry about hearing about nothing you said. You ain't got to worry about nobody putting your name in nothing. You ain't got to worry about your business out there in the streets. Talk to God about it, Have a positive attitude. I know it's hard. You know, that mindset. Woo, baby, listen. I'm fighting that battle every day too. I'm fighting that battle every day too. I want y'all to know this. I'm fighting that battle every day too. Every day, I have to reverse my mind. You know, because you know that's what the enemy. That's another strategy of the enemy, to keep you off your square, to throw you off. However the enemy can do it, they coming. So that's why it's so important for us to do things that make us happy, like being out here where I'm at right now. You know, this nature, you know, it's snow everywhere, but it's beautiful. The sun shining, you know. Look at that. Look at the water. Look at all the ducks out there. Look at it. You know, this is beautiful. Like this calming, you know, this is peaceful. You know? Like stuff like this, you know, this brings me peace. You know, and it takes me back to my childhood, because I loved the nature as a kid. And I still love nature, you know. So, and that's another thing with trying to keep yourself focused, trying to keep yourself aligned with going through the shifts. Do things that you remember you did as a kid too, that made you happy. You know, this ain't it. It's a lot of things I like to do, you know, but I'm not limited, but I just haven't got to it yet. And I'm gonna get to it. But you know, I just want to let somebody know that, you know, no matter who's around you trying to dim your light, trying to make you feel like you ain't capable of being the best version of you, or trying to take you, steady trying to take your mind back, you know, or throw you to a negative mode, remember the positive influences that you had on somebody. You know, because believe it or not, whether they told you or not, you've had great influence on somebody. You've had great influence on somebody. And a lot of y'all know that already. A lot of y'all know that y'all did. You know, whether they told you or not, a lot of y'all know that you had a great positive impact on somebody. Remember how happy you made somebody feel. You know, them people that's just trying to throw all that old craziness, your man. I had somebody say something to me yesterday. I'm just like, you know, it you know, and this person, it's crazy because this particular person has been doing the same thing since I met this person years ago. So this person just lets me know they haven't changed. They haven't grown. You know, and talk about God all day, every day. Walk around with a Bible, but you haven't grown. You know, there's no growth because you're still doing the same negative shit to others. You haven't grown. You know, so people like that's not growing, that they clearly they don't want to grow, especially at the ages that we are. You know, you 50 years old. Come on, man. We can't be doing the same things. But it is what it is. Some people, you know, like I said, we all have our very own individual journey. We have our very own individual journey that we do. So, you know, I'm not judging you, but, you know, to try to throw that negativity towards me, I heard him shake my head. I don't think so. Nope. You know, just try to throw some negative stuff that I would dwell on in my mind. Nope. We ain't doing that. We're not doing that. So, you know, be careful of people like that. You know, be careful of them. You know, shut it down. You know, you change the subject real quick on them. Change the subject. Change the subject. You know, or laugh at them and walk away. You know, but try and deal with those type of people. Least, I'm talking about almost none, if you can help it. Or none or almost none if you can help it. Seriously. Because those are the type of people that will keep you stuck and keep you stagnant while they try to make their life just as beautiful as ever, but they don't want you to have a beautiful life. That's their motive, you know. So just try to always remember, you've always had a great impact on somebody. You've had a great impact on somebody. You influenced somebody in a positive way. Every time somebody come at you with some old craziness trying to put some, just think about how positive you've been to somebody. Think about how good you've made somebody else feel. Because you have. You have. Think about how worthy you are because you are. Think about how valuable you are because you are. Think about how bright your light shine because it does. So every time they try to come at you, anytime somebody try to come at you with something negative, trying to dim your day, dim your light, think about why you doing what you doing. Think about why you doing what you're doing. Ignore that person. Rebuke all that energy. Think about why you doing what you're doing and keep going. Keep going because they're non-factor. Not non-factor. They still got some growing to do, They still got some growing to do. That's it. That's all. Continue to work on you. And always remember, you always had a good influence on somebody. Somebody has always felt good when you were around. Somebody has always felt better after speaking to you. Somebody has always enjoyed your company. Somebody has always loved the opinion that you've given them, or the advice that you've given them. Just always think about you have had a great impact on somebody. Not everybody, because everybody not going to accept you. Everybody not going to accept you. We talked about it before. Them little demons, them little entities, everybody not going to accept you. And we all been through it. We all been through it. We ain't none of us perfect. We didn't accept some of those people that came to us with that light on them. We didn't accept them. Because them little demons, them little entities that was on us. We wasn't perfect. Ain't nobody, we still not perfect. We not perfect. But guess what? We are a work in progress. And we going to continue to work on ourselves. And every day that somebody tries to come our way with anything to try to knock us down, to try to bring our day down, to try to make us feel less than, unworthy, devalued. No. Think about all the great things and good things that we've done for others. Think about those other people that we've made smile. Think about that. Think about that. As opposed to that one person that's coming and trying to dim your life for the day. Nope. Nope. You've been too positive for too many people. Why in the hell would I let this one person throw this energy at me? We're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Just think about it. You've been an influence positively for somebody, for several people. Always think of, always know that. Always know that. Always know that. No matter how bad relationships get with others, it don't matter what them people saying about you. Somebody got some great things to say about you. Somebody got some great things to say about you. Somebody feel like you are one of the most beautiful, best people in the world. Somebody feels good about you. Somebody feels great about you. Somebody loves you. So what they talking about, don't even, let it go. Let it go. They got their journey too. They got to go on their journey too. I mean, I'm being real. Everybody not going to accept their journey. Everybody's not going to accept it. Like I said, I never saw myself doing YouTube videos. I never saw that for myself, but I was led to do so. I was led to do so. And I'm grateful because you know why? It's making me focus more on me. It's making me focus more on me. I'm seeing things and I'm like, oh yeah, I need to do this. I need to do that. Hey, I went and got my hair done yesterday. You can't tell today. But listen, I got it done. I got some care to it, So I ain't worried about what it look like today. It's going to be all right. But Yeah, it's letting me, realize things, you know, and go more in depth with myself, do more for myself. I stopped eating meat over a year ago, last January 2024. Was it 2024 January? January 2025. January 2025. Yeah, because it's only been a little over a year. January 2025. The beginning of January, I stopped eating meat and I only ate fish. Well, now I'm noticing that I'm not even eating fish. I haven't even eaten any fish. So, it's like, and I'm going to YouTube, and I'm finding out several things, that I need to do for me, like to correct little things that I see. When I do these videos, like, oh yeah, I need to fix it. Well, here come videos that show me, yeah, you do to eat more of this. This helps this helps. So it's all, to me, it's a win-win situation. It's a win-win. It's a win-win, because the more you put yourself out there, the more you're going to cater to yourself. The more you're going to care for yourself. The more you're going to do for self. Because at the end of the day, we have to be our better self to make somebody else feel better. The higher we rise, the higher we raise our frequency, the higher we raise our vibration. Yeah, we we can share light. We can share so much light. We can share so much light, and that's what it's about. That's what it's about. Because at the end of the day, we are the frequency. We are the frequency. We got to continue to lift each other up. We can't be tearing each other down. Continue to influence each other. We can't tear each other down. We got to lift each other up and influence each other positively. But you're going to have those people. Eliminate them. Remove yourself. A lot of stuff got to change for us. A lot of stuff got to change for us. A lot of stuff has to change for us. Environments, workplaces, schedules. A lot of things has to change for us, but it's going to be for the greater. It's going to be for the greater. We got to leave the familiar has to be left behind. Got to leave the familiar behind. Like this right here, this is foreign. This was foreign territory for me. This was foreign territory for me. But now I'm comfortable doing it now. I'm comfortable doing it. I'm comfortable putting my phone on record and using my voice to help somebody else. I'm comfortable with it. I've lost jobs because of my voice. I've gotten into it with people because of my voice. People don't like me because of my voice. And I tell people, this is my voice. This is my voice. Like, I can't change my voice. God gave me this voice. I can't change I'm not going to change my voice. I'm not going to change it. Now, it's some things that I can change, but it's not going to be my voice. This was the voice that I was given. The Creator gave me this voice. And I'm using it. I'm using it. So don't let nobody try to take away your gift from you. Don't let nobody try to take away your gift from you. You are an influence. You are an influence. A positive influence. Continue to work on you. Continue to work on you. We doing this together. We are doing this together. Don't worry about the relationships that's falling apart. Don't worry about the people that's falling away out your life. Don't worry about the jobs that you're losing. It's all for the greater. It's for the greater good. It's all going to work out. I've had to learn these things. You got faith. Faith. You got to have faith, man. You got to have faith. You got to have faith and know that it's happening for your own good. It's happening for your own good. Some of us are going to be forced to shift. Yeah. Yeah, I'm letting y'all know. Some of y'all going to be forced to shift, man. You're going to be forced to shift. So get ready. Get prepared. You're going to be forced to shift. So, like, I'm being led. I'm okay. I'm okay with it. I'm comfortable with this now. This was foreign territory to me 2 weeks ago. I'm okay with it now. I'm okay with it. Because like I said, somebody can hear my voice on these videos. And it's going to help them. Listen, it's a win-win situation for me. It's a win-win situation for me. So, just because things not looking like you want them to look in the beginning, I don't have 100,000, 1 million views. No, I don't. And I'm not worried about that part because I know I keep going. Things are going to get better. My views are going to get greater. I'm not worried about that. I'm not worried about that. Making videos every day, doing these videos every day is building me up. And at the same time, my voice is building somebody else up. So, like I said, it's a win-win situation. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. You just keep going. You just keep going. Walk in faith. Walk in faith. It's going to be okay. Everything going to be okay. Them people that's falling out your life, honey, because they had to. They had to go. They had to go. You getting them nervous feelings around people. You know why. They got to go. You nervous. You getting them feelings around people. Nope. Remove them or remove yourself. You got the people around you trying to make you feel like you on all this negative stuff, trying to put this negative stuff in your head. Nope. But keep remembering, go back to something you did for somebody else that made them feel good, because that makes you happy. That makes you happy. When somebody try to bring you down, you feeling all good, you're going, here comes somebody with that old negative ass attitude, with that old negative ass comment or remark. Nope. Nope. Not here. Not today. The devil is a lie. Period. The devil is a lie. No weapons formed against me and man shall prosper. And mean it. Mean it. Speaking with authority. Speaking with conviction. Mean it. Mean it. No weapons formed against me and man shall prosper. None. So while they speaking all them little negative words, trying to project whatever, remember who you are. And remember that you are an influence. You have influence. You have positive influence. You've made several people feel better, feel good. You've turned around situations for people. Just with your loving words, with your kind words, with your positive words. So keep going. Continue to be an influence. Continue to work on you and rise like the phoenix, fly like the eagle. I'm Kenya Lewis. Have a blessed day. I am who I am now.